Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the physical place that you are at. It's a place that you can call magical, special, sacred, blessed. Use the term that resonates with you the most. This is your space. It is in your meditation and it is about your life. It allows our souls to meet and acknowledge each other, to nourish and celebrate each other. And here, you are safe to experience whatever it is that comes during our time together. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see yourself in the present, surrounded by the entity that you value the most. God, the higher power, the universe, whatever it is, whatever you call in whichever form. See yourself in the presence of that entity and with your belief system in front of you, willing to review it. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare it was wise to step out of the trap of doing more stuff and giving yourself time to be here. By having done so, you are allowing your mind to become sharper and more precise, your spirit to become stronger, your heart to become more loving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go all the questions that may have shown up or may show up later. Place them in front of you, take them as part of your message for today. A question like, how does this work? Or, will this work for me because, fill the blank. Will this work for me because? How many times when you receive an opportunity, you ask yourself that question? Is it possible yet that you are discarding yourself because you are automatically thinking that you are unworthy of, fill the blank? You see, this meditation is working already. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize there was oxygen in that air. And you trusted and you flowed that you didn't even think about something that essential. Deep inside of you, you trust and you flow that has been given to you. How will you go through life if you believe that you already have the essential? Therefore, everything else are extra gifts. Everything else are extra gifts. And if you are concerned that if you start believing that you will become, fill the blank, that is part of your message for today. Everything that shows up is part of the message. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are willing and able to make the most of this time and from your life. Declare that you are totally receptive, totally committed to embrace your message, to treat it as an ally, to interview it with curiosity. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are aware that when the message shows up, it's coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious, and it is giving you the opportunity to heal what has been hidden. Because something could have been hidden and still in control of some of your decisions, perceptions, and actions. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are free. Free from your past. You declare yourself free from your past to go for an extraordinary future. How does that look like for you? In the different areas of your life: vocational, physical, financial, familiar, mental, spiritual, social. I don't have time to answer all that right now. Relax. This is about sowing seeds of abundance, balance, transformation in the soil of your mind. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let go all attachments in a specific way or form for the message, or including to a specific message. Realize attachments are part of the privilege of being alive. Dead people don't have any attachment at all. Instead of fighting any attachment that you might have, questioning which beliefs are sustaining that attachment. Which beliefs are so strong in you that you keep believing, fill the blank, even if, fill the blank. Take a deep breath in and exhale. As you exhale, see yourself making a space to receive the message for today. See it as a powerful instrument that right now allows you to learn, grow, and evolve. And declare, I adjust my perspective about the message, and from a place of love, I align to learn, grow, and evolve with it. I adjust my perspective about the message, and from a place of love, I align to learn, grow, and evolve with it. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And declare that you consciously harvest sharing data to impact decisions making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Looking to your past. Looking to your present. Looking to your future. But you are in the now. What are you experiencing right now? And whatever it is that you are experiencing, is that attached to your past, your present, or to your future? Is that inspiring you or putting you into despair? If it's putting you into despair and it is attached to your future, do you realize that what you are doing is having some kind of rerun of what you perceive as your worst nightmares of the past? Or worst nightmares of the present. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. Look into your past. Which events are the strongest? One that you didn't have a clue of which results you wanted to harvest? Or that you were conscious about the results that you wanted to harvest? One that you share data or not, or didn't. One that you share data and people didn't believe and feel about, or one that you share data, people believe, they use it, and still fill the blank. Or are you looking at a moment that you perceive others should have been conscious about the results they wanted to harvest? Notice the energy that is coming. Notice the emotions that are showing up and label them. What are you feeling? What are you experiencing? Frustration, anger, pain, whatever it is. Label it because it's the first step to heal it. You're close to heal it. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see yourself that every time that you exhale, you are liberating all the toxicity those emotions could be bringing to you. They also bring lessons. The question is, are you willing to get the lessons? Are you committed to develop yourself into new levels for your destiny? Or committed to your pain and your perceptions? Take a deep breath in. And let go anything that could be overwhelming, anything that could be taking your peace away. Realize you are the one who makes choices here. And this meditation is about expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding, raising your level of alertness. By being here, you are already achieving that. By being here, your future has already been impacted since the moment that you gave yourself permission to be here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. Look into the past, whichever event you choose. Which labels did you place on yourself? Which limitations did you place on yourself about what you were going to be able to achieve or not? Or which labels do you perceive others told you that you have become? Fill the blank. After that, you became, fill the blank. Or observe. If they told you that you, fill the blank, but you believe that what they really meant was, fill the blank, and you grasp other labels that weren't even related to what they said. Could that be true that they meant that? Yes. Could that be false? Yes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Have you ever believed something as true that you feel it as true, and then suddenly you realize you were misguided? Could that happen again? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. What if you choose today to ask yourself, with whom am I sharing data essential for decision making? With whom are you sharing data essential for decision making? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that there are some moments that you interact with people that for some reason you perceive as different than you, in the way they consciously or not harvest results, in the way they share or not the data that impact decision making. Is it possible that when you perceive someone is doing things in a different way or form than you, automatically you close yourself to their ideas, to their projects, to the possibility to collaborate with them? Because they believe in fill the blank. And that's too weird. Do you realize that we are all weird for someone else? Embrace your inner weirdo. Embrace your inner weirdo. I love that. Embrace your inner weirdo. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. Observe the future in the different areas of your life: vocational, physical, financial, familiar, mental, social, spiritual. In which areas are you sharing data in that future? With whom? With what energy? Come to the now, because this is the moment that you have as a gift. Is the now. The power is in the now. How will you start listening from now on? How about listening actively? How about paying attention? How about speaking from a place of love? Does that look like a weak strategy to you? Do you realize that any strategy that you believe is weak, you will avoid it? See your self-image and remove all those labels that you have placed over time on yourself. It is time for new labels to develop another future, a more powerful one. And declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am, and from a place of love, I align to share data. I adjust my perspective about who I am, and from a place of love, I align to share data. Do you realize that if you share data from a place of love, you will allow a space for the possibility that some of your data could be wrong? That maybe your source this time was wrong. That something happened in the process. Or automatically, since you fill the blank with your soul, have always been fill the blank, reliable, or whatever it is that you label. Is it possible that you get mad if you share data? Or that you stop yourself from sharing data because you don't want they to question your source? What a dilemma. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest results sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness in whichever way you value the most, as you are here, expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, you are also getting the discernment for being able to decide when to share data, with whom to share data. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that by being here, you are giving yourself the gift to interact in a different way with people, events, and circumstances. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. What is stopping you from that? What do you believe is stopping you from that? I declare over your life that you are a masterpiece. What are you thinking as soon as you listen that? Huh? You don't know me. I don't need to. There is only one you in this universe. Even with the multiverse, there is only one you. One combination of your skills, abilities, knowledge, talent, experiences, desires, fears. That uniqueness makes you a masterpiece. Declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I share data to go for the extraordinary. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to share data to go for the extraordinary. From a place of love, that is the key. How does that look like for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. Look your inner thoughts. If you're thinking, but I can't impact decision making on fill in the blank. Is that something important for you? Is it really something important for you? Is it possible that you are thinking, you are believing that you can't impact the end of the chain without realizing that your power is in the now, in what you have at your reach? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. It is time to liberate yourself from anything that you have done or not done. Realize that either way you are worthy of love. The question is, do you believe that you are worthy of love? Because if in any area of your life you believe that you are unworthy of love, that also will stop you from sharing data that impact decision making. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align and commit to the extraordinary. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align and commit to go for the extraordinary. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. I consciously harvest sharing data to impact decision making. Blessings.